B.J. Mueller from Carlton, running in red off 3.5. P.G. Singleton from New South Wales, running in white off 6 metres. R.D. Butters from Beaumaris will be running in blue off 7 metres. In yellow off 7.25, T.G. Beaton from Geelong. From Tasmania, in green 7.5, S.J. Guest, a finalist last year. In pink, 8 metres, M.A. Nicholson from Shoreham. And the limit man off 9.5 is W.R. Milthorpe from Brother Glen, who will be running in black. First semi-final. We go for the first semi-final of the 1983 Stawell Easter Gift. Runners told to get onto their blocks. Red, Mueller, white, Singleton, blue, Butters, perhaps the 3 to watch. False start, yellow. Trevor Beaton off 7.25, now comes back in with that metre penalty to 6.25. Oh, blue. Bad break that time to Rod Butters. Well, there's one of the favourites for the semi-finals. Dragged a metre, Jack Carr, and 2 false starts.
I've never seen it before. Anything like this at all. Oh.
Bad one, wasn't it? That's better. No false start, and away they go. And on the inside, Mueller's doing pretty well. Singleton's out in front. He's looking pretty good at this stage. Milthorpe starting to drop back. Singleton will win, but coming through is Guest in green. 15 metres to go. Singleton wins by 2 metres. Butters ran second. Don't know how much the penalty of a metre would have cost him, but he was only about 2 metres away at the end. But Singleton, Paul Singleton, through to win the first semi-final and win it pretty comfortably.
And a pretty smart time too, Graham.
12.19 apparently is the time for Paul Singleton, 12.19. Here he is with Stephen Phillips.
Thank you, Graham. Paul, 12.19. Be very happy with that.
Oh, yes, I'm pleased with that time. It's somewhere around where I want to aim for.
Tell me about the two breaks. Did that crush the nerves a little?
Puts you off a little bit, I think. You know, mainly in the last one, you tend to be a bit hesitant yourself.
There he is J.M. Dynan from Viewbank, running in red off 4 metres. G.M. Gray of Collingwood running in white off 6 metres. J.R. McGill from Geelong in blue, 7 metres. G.F. Gregorio from Melton running in yellow, 7.25. F.R. O'Dwyer from Yarrawonga running in green, 7.5. H.J. Carutz from South Australia in pink, 8.25. And the limit man, H.R. Steer from Elwood, running in black, 9.5. That's off to a good start. Dynan got away pretty well at this stage. Carutz and Steer on the outside doing well, and in the middle, McGill in blue is running strongly. I don't think Dynan can catch them. It's still McGill with 25 metres to go. Dynan now starting to catch up, but no, McGill got there. Second was Gregorio in yellow, and Dynan, who finished beautifully, took 3rd place. But McGill off 7 metres running in blue, the winner of the second semi-final. J.R. McGill in blue, 7 metres, and he's from Geelong, and his time was 12.38.
It was a very impressive run, but the time was a little bit disappointing. I think he's got a little bit up his sleeve. You can see there he's got a commanding lead. That's John Dynan flying home in the red, but or a comfortable win of a couple of metres, but the time was a little disappointing.
Well, here he is with Stephen Phillips.
Thanks, Graham. John, through to your first final. Big effort for a novice.
Yeah, right. Yeah, felt all right. Good.
What was the track like? How's the rain affected it?
Oh, I liked it better yesterday.
Did you?
Couldn't handle it today. I don't know what happened.
It was a pretty even semi.
Yeah, I thought.
Can you improve on 12.38?
I don't know. I wouldn't say. Probably not.
C.J. Perry from Malvern running in red, and his mark 3.5 metres. P.J. Herney from New South Wales in white, 5.5. N.T. McMahon, another former winner from Ivanhoe, in blue, 6 metres. F. Corsello from Templestowe running in the yellow from 7.5. R.R. Heffernan from Tasmania, 7.75, running in green. And G.J. Sam Sullivan from Mildura running in pink, 9.5, the third semi-final. Jack Carr.
Well, in this semi-final we have 2 past Stawell gift winners. Chris Perry, last year's winner, and Noel McMahon, who won the gift in 79.
Semi-final number 3. And a break, white. I think looking at it. Yes, White penalised a metre, and Chris Perry next to him, not happy. Frame by frame of the third semi-final start. Watch the runner in white, the gun, and yes, gee, Chris Perry got a good start actually next to him. That was bad luck. Perhaps that's why he was upset. He did get away brilliantly, but it was a break. So here we are, second attempt to get the third semi-final away. Got them away this time. Perry started well, and so did Corsello in yellow. McMahon not doing too well at this stage. Now Perry starts to move. He's got 25 metres to go, and he'll get them pretty easily, but McMahon's keeping with him. Down to the line, Perry! Perry wins. Third of a metre to McMahon in second place, and Heffernan ran through strongly in the green across on the outside to take third, and an elated Chris Perry, winner of the third semi-final. 12.24 the time, and Jack, we look at it in replay. He had to work hard.
Oh yes, he's a beautiful athlete though. You can see him there, very upright, strong runner, but he had a little bit up his sleeve. But you watch him break the tape, so I think the stewards might have a word or two to say to him. You're supposed to break the tape with your chest, but he, watch, boom.
Well, he probably did hit it with his chest, but his arms were coming up in the same motion. He looks pretty happy, and he's with Stephen Phillips.
Be delighted with that, Chris.
Oh, surely please.
It's a pretty tough semi, really. Corsello and Noel McMahon, previous winner.
Well, Noel being a previous winner, had a bit of class to the field, but I don't think he's quite running as well as he was last year.
Have you got a little tiny bit left in reserve for the final a little later?
I showed you about 20 out. I could go a bit quicker, but I suppose everyone can say that in there.
The other chance is next to him, and also I'll be looking pretty closely at Matthew Webster, the Bendigo 5000 winner. He's the back marker on red. But Durham, the one in green, a former winner of the prestigious Stawell Easter gift.
Stand up, runners. Stand up.
Just a slight delay at the start, but better for them to do that than perhaps persevere and risk a break. Fastest semi-final time so far to New South Wales runner Paul Singleton, 12.19. This is the fourth semi-final. They got away well. Durham started quite quickly, but Gulliver next to him in yellow's doing well. Now Durham starts to stretch out, and Austin on the outside is still there. It's going to be out of Durham and Gulliver. I don't think anybody else can win. They go down to the line. Gulliver just in front. Gulliver beats Durham, and third was Toomey. Then Berwick from Tasmania finished fourth. I think Webster was starting to make up ground, but came fourth or fifth. But Gulliver from 6.5 in yellow. Bruce Gulliver, who won his heat in 12.54, has improved to 12.47 in the semi-final, and in the end just a little bit too strong for Peter Durham.
Yes, he's a strong runner, Gulliver. He won the 200 metres at Maryborough, and you can see here that he's just too strong for Peter Durham. But the time of 12.47 would be rather disappointing, but Gulliver would be very happy to make the final with that run.
Here's Stephen Phillips with the winner.
You'd be elated to get through to the final, Bruce.
Yeah, very happy.
You've cut a tenth off your heat time.
Yeah.
Is there some more there?
Hope so.
The boys are pretty confident you go one step further.
Maybe. I'll do my best.
The back marker is the gift back marker, in fact, from Scotland, Jim Thompson, running in red off 2 metres. M. Geary from Burnie in Tasmania, white, 5.5. D.W. O'Brien from Bentley in blue, 6 metres. R.A. Wishart from Cheltenham in yellow, 7 metres. P.J. Wallace from Rainbow running in green, 7 3/4. And M.T. McGregor from Wodonga running in pink, 9.5. Got away to a clean start. Thompson away quickly. Now O'Brien starts to pick up, and O'Brien's looking pretty good. He hasn't caught McGregor as yet, but now he's about to, with 45 metres to go, and O'Brien is going to win comfortably. In fact, he's got 3.5 metres to spare at the end. Geary ran second. Thompson made up ground to run third. Then across to McGregor and Wallace, but it looked pretty easy, Jack Carr.
It was a very casual run, and I think you'll find that he's run about the same time as the New South Wales runner.
He's run 12.13. the replay. Take us through it, Jack.
Well, he's a beautiful stylist, and that's Murray McGregor out there in the pink, which is leading there now. But you can see Dallas O'Brien. He's a beautiful, strong runner, and a very... He's won by, oh, goodness gracious. It's a good 3-yard margin, I would say, and the Geary and the white has run second.
Exact same time as his heat, 12.13. Is he ready with Stephen Phillips? Yes, he is. Go, Steve.
Caught with his pants down, Dallas O'Brien, 12.13, the same as the heat, and you look very comfortable crossing the line. Pull up your pants, mate.
Yeah, I did. I felt good. I knew whatever I did in this one, I'm going to run fast in the final because I need that hit out. I always run better a second time.
The track?
Not a lot of life, but I think it suits me. I'm, stronger.
Got plenty of strength, almost 400s.
So. Not many lately. I don't want to do any for a while either.